Hi students, now we are going to discuss about one more important 5-mark short notes, Mucopolysaccharidoses. Previously it is coming under chemistry of carbohydrates, now almost all the books they are giving in under the metabolism of carbohydrate. Very important clinical question. Mucopolysaccharidosis, the name itself, accumulation of mucopolysaccharides. Mucopolysaccharides are otherwise known as GAG, glycosaminoglycans, GAG, otherwise known as lysosomal storage disorders, because this GAG, that is glycosaminoglycans, will get accumulated in lysosomes of all the cells. That is why lysosomal storage disorders. The problem is lysosomal accumulation of GAG in various tissues like brain, liver, muscle, opthal finding, cornea, like that. That is why this is very important, because patients are having mental retardation, right? So what is the problem means degradation of Dermatan and Heparan sulphate. This is also another important MCQ question. Accumulation, that is accumulation of GAG from the degradation of Dermatan sulphate and Heparan sulphate. This is another MCQ which will get accumulated in some organs. Now actually some 7 or 8 diseases are there. For your 5-mark question I am selecting only 3. This is enough for your 5-mark question. Okay. The first one is Hurler's syndrome. Second one is Hunter's syndrome. Third one is Sanfilipposis. First you should read about the names. All other points are the same disorders in biochemistry, subtitles only. What is the name of the disease, name of the enzyme defect, clinical manifestations, laboratory investigation, like that. Okay. So the name of the disease is Hurler syndrome. The MCQ question is MPS, that is Mucopolysaccharidosis, MPS 1H. Because this Hunter syndrome is MPS 2. Third one is Sanfilipposis syndrome, MPS 3. Right? I am taking first 3 disorders. This is enough for your 5-mark question. Here the enzyme defect is alpha L hydrogenase. Hydrogenase. Here the main problem is mental retardation. Second one is skeletal deformities. Usually the growth of the bone will be retarded, skeletal dysplasia. Then this GAG will get accumulated in cornea, so they will go for corneal opacity or corneal clouding. And then in urine they will have both Dermatan sulphate and Heparan sulphate. So these 5 findings is enough for your Hurler's syndrome, MPS 1H. Right? And coming to the second one, Hunter's syndrome. This is actually type is MPS 2. Here the enzyme name is iduronate sulfatase. Iduronate sulfatase. Again mental retardation is there. Skeletal deformities are there. Here there is no corneal involvement. But for the corneal involvement replacement is ear problem, they will go for deafness. Involvement of ear. And finally, they also have Dermatan sulphate and Heparan sulphate in their urine. This is regarding Hunter's syndrome. Next one is Sanfilipposis syndrome, that is MPS 3. Enzyme name is Heparan sulphate. Actually, it's coming under Sanfilipposis. 4 or 5 types are there. I am just picking up only one. Sanfilipposis syndrome, the enzyme name is Heparan sulfatase. Here also mental retardation is there. Skeletal deformities are there. Corneal clouding is there. In urine, this is also another important MCQ. Only Heparan sulphate is present. There is no Dermatan sulphate. Right? So these 3 are coming under lysosomal storage disorders or mucopolysaccharides or glycosaminoglycan disorders. Right? Then how will you manage this case? Because all are having mental retardation, skeletal deformity, cornea, loss of vision. So how will you manage? Enzyme replacement therapy. Very tough diseases. Enzyme replacement therapy, or bone marrow transfusion, or cord blood transfusion. This is very, very important as well as the emergency also. Bone marrow transfusion or cord blood transfusion. Okay.